Do you have kids? Whoa, who the hell are you? Boy and a girl, right? Yeah? Well, for $2,000, you can have them back. Go on, Johnny, go back to Papa. Oh, he didn't check the lawn. But if you check that like button, you have a chance to win a free 3D printed organ of your choice. Hey, you. Yeah, you. What's that behind your ear? It's a kidney. It's a liver. It's a heart. You smoke until your lungs did a reverse Mike Jack? Call Mr. Fleek and I'll get you back home with new lungs by supper. Prefer a distressed or tattered look to your breathing bags? We'll print you a pair with that I smoke a pack a day look. Listen, whatever you need, Mr. Fleek's Organ Emporium will use our state-of-the-art 3D printers to make you a genetic match guaranteed. And if you can prove Irish ancestry, we'll even give you 10% off your next liver. Get your stride back, get your passion back, get your confidence back. Mr. Fleek's Organ Emporium. Get yours back. Wow, Mr. Fleek here. Selling 3D printed organs is just how I keep the lights on. My real passion is selling children back to their parents, then recording the reunion for one of our signature Mr. Fleek videos. Why reunification videos specifically? Because reunification videos go viral like AIDS in the 80s. The problem is YouTube virality is more like Magic Johnson's AIDS. It comes and it goes. That shit's a free trial. But we haven't been able to film a successful reunification video in months. The ADT turrets keep gunning the kinfolk down. If things keep going like this, I'm gonna be back to selling handies behind the 7-Eleven. I didn't go to college. Which is why today we're not gonna let that happen. We're finally gonna break the drought, and by God, we will successfully sell a child back to their parents come hell or high water. But we have no time to spare. We gotta go. The first attempt you've already seen. Burke wandered off into our camp, and so we immediately brought him back home to his parents. But what he didn't know was that I made all the bullets nuclear bombs, and my enthusiasm could be rather off-putting to home security systems. Ooh, I guess someone skipped gym class. Jim, I see your wife's pregnant. How far along is she? 4 months? I'll see you again in 5 then, Jim. I'm gonna give you another shot because I believe in you. Like and subscribe, guys. Sorry about the kid. Yes, nuclear bullets does mean parents get a boo-boo every now and then. But rest assured, any parents that get injured are healed back to tip-top shape at our state-of-the-art facilities located safely and securely in... Now, as for the second attempt, it took us a year to make it to that second attempt because we had to repair the base after it was attacked by a vicious band of Talibunnies, aka bunnies that fucking exploded on death like a gender reveal party in California. Just boom, and then there goes some shitty CW actor's house. At first, the bunnies took out the doctor, and then it targeted the pacifist, so I had to get Cow out of bed to kill it. Then boom, the bunny knocked Cow on her ass, so Vaseline got her up, then tried to go find Fat Astrid, but then Fat Astrid exploded, causing Vaseline to faint. And oh no, that's no problem. Surely Cow could just heal her. No, Cow could just not give a fuck. She was incapable of healing. She couldn't even apply a band-aid if she wanted to. She was a mess. But in the end, I give her full credit. She handled the situation with tact and care. You know what she did? She went and took a nap while Vaseline bled to death in a field. Where was I? That's not important. Moving forward. After a year of repairs, it was time for a second attempt. We decided that the main goal for this one was going to be ensuring that the child didn't get blown up. So here's the plan. We let ourselves into their home, drop off their child, surprise the parents, and get out of there as quickly as possible. Genius! Here's how it went. Whoa, hey guys, look who's back home. Don't be scared by my unbreakable smile. It improves retention and CTR. Alright guys, some of Harrison's extended family is still alive, and so is Harrison, so we're gonna count this one as a success. Never mind. Attempt number 3. It took us a year to make it to that third attempt, because this time we were attacked by a single goddamn bear. But in reality, Smokey the S-Vest bear barely did shit. He knocked like 2 guys down. It was the series of events that his death led to that really fucked us up. Here's how it went. As I said, the bear just walked in, mauled 2 colonists, and went into a coma. That's nothing. Light work. But then one of the parents in the hospital overflow tried to kill one of their bedmates, and a guard had to walk over to exercise a little pre-crime prevention. All pretty standard, nothing too crazy, but this is where shit hit the fan. That one bullet finished off Smokey the bear, so then boom, his S-Vest clacks off, causing a fire to break out, setting Guam and one of the parents on fire.
Stop Cruz using witchcraft on me to get the fire off me!
Then bam, she clacks off. I look away for a second, then look back. Now the whole base is on fire. Cow was crawling her one-legged ass to bed. One guy was fighting fires until that dude went down, and then another guy got out of bed to fight those fires, and if you're wondering why no one's getting healed, it's because everyone was incapable of healing except for our dear doctor, whom was machine gun shitting in the food closet, completely incapacitated by the bad gas station sushi that turned her stomach into Iwo Jima. That's when mid-fires, one of the parents decided today's the day that they try bludgeoning a person to death. So then Hanson had to walk over to display even more pre-crime prevention, and at this point you may be saying things couldn't possibly get any worse. But they could. Look at the chart. There are 9 circles to hell. People often forget this. That's when Kanish bled out. Then Hanson fell over, so Cal picked him up and dropped him in the doorframe to the bunkhouse. Then a rogue Talibunny clacked off. At least it was raining so the fires couldn't spread until it wasn't. And that's when Hanson blew up, set the bunkhouse on fire, and cooked Guam like a fucking pot roast on Christmas Day. And after that, we spent the next year sweeping this mess under the rug. That's what one bear caused. That's all I had to say. Where was I? Paying the bills, pimp. Don't worry about it. Look, there are some of the parents leaving the mountain all fully healed up and heading home. It's not all bad news. Besides, after we sold a few organs, it was like none of this ever even happened. Attempt number 4. Whoa, camera guy, you getting this? Yeah. 6 months ago, their daughter went missing. Wow, sorry about that. Today, they have the chance to get her back. Like and subscribe before we get this ransom. But what they don't know is that they have to reclaim her before God does. Oh, like and subscribe. Fuck. Scrap the footage, we can't use it. After yet another contestant failed, I had to walk home for 6 days with 2 injured parents thinking about where it all went wrong. We couldn't get a single one of these losers to play the part. 2 years and not one video that we could use? Our crew was starving back home. We had to sell even more 3D printed organs just to keep them alive. But we just didn't have much more gas in the tank. I could feel the partial glow of the flickering 7-Eleven sign on my face already. And that's when it hit me. A car hit me. A car from heaven, I say. Must have been an Impala, because the insurance money funded another year's worth of attempts. But this time we were gonna do things differently. We weren't gonna keep doing things the way that we had been. And I guess those statements kind of mean the same thing. Listen, what I'm trying to say is, while I was laying there twitching on the ground after I got hit by that Impala, I had an epiphany. There's no anti-air home security. If we can't run up to the lawn, we're gonna come from the sky. We'll make this real easy for them. We'll drop the child right into the middle of the base, surpassing all the lawn turrets, and get out of there before a single shot is even fired. Genius! I know I said that before, but I mean it for real this time. Genius! Smash that like button if you think it's genius. So we began researching, building, selling more organs for more researching, and more building. Seasons evaporating like that kid on the 3rd attempt, and before you knew it, we were ready for send-off. Our first attempt went like this. Hey guys! Whoa! Sky, congratulations on getting your child back, Sky, can we just talk alone for a moment? I need to build a character arc around you, Sky, quit shooting me, Sky! How does it feel to get your child back, Sky? God damn it! Smash that like button if Sky's a dumb bitch! I didn't mean that. Sorry, I did not mean that. I got a lot of shit stressing me out right now. Editor, please remove that last part. Don't worry, she didn't die. Until several hours later when she exploded in her sleep, slightly burning Engie alive, then we had to fly out for immediate medical attention. Attempt number 2. This time we tried to shoot without me being there, and quite unfortunately, the boys fired at will on a nuclear depot, killing everyone. Typical tomfoolery from the boys. Smash that like if you love nuclear holocaust. Attempt number 3. This was our best attempt yet because the kid Frenchie here is still alive. Unfortunately, his parents are not. But in case any cousins or extended family swung by in the future, we left him in his room. Back on the home front, everyone was getting burnt alive. Except Cow. She was thriving. She replaced her left hand with a drinking problem. Attempt number 4. The analytics showed that we were putting all our eggs in one basket by sending one kid. So this time we decided to ship multiple. However, the resupply pod containing all the biofuel dropped in the same room as the children, and unfortunately, they all got cooked to a crisp. Ooh. Luckily, we've secured ATF sponsorship on the next video. Back to the unluckily. After a total of 7 failures spread across 3 years, we were officially broke and we were forced to shut down the channel. And shortly after the video stopped, the 3D organ printer broke, and then we were down to merely our last few hearts, kidneys, lungs, and livers. But little did fate know that was just enough to fund one last dream. A dream I've had since I was shitting myself in diapers last Thursday. Mr. FLEEK Burger. So we sold the last of our organs, bought a bunch of cows, freed the last of the parents, and started sizzling up some hot flesh, using family recipes to maintain that familiar down-home flavor. We'll call them family-style burgers. Flavor time. What wrong with? Yeah. At first, we just sold to the neighborhood, but they loved it so much we started selling across the county, the country, the world. Sometimes we don't achieve what we want right now because we were meant for something greater, and that's me with peddling flesh. I was on the road all the time buying more cows, making more burgers, and living my new dream. Eventually, we had so much surplus that even if you didn't buy it, I started dropping that shit on your front doorstep. Time voted me Man of the Year. Me, a guy with a humble burger business that started just up the tunnel there. Let me take you on a delivery. I need to show you just how much joy Mr. FLEEK Burgers can bring people. And smash that like button. We do have a few lungs and livers left, so be sure to act now. Sorry, I know there's no camera rolling. It's just the data says video should have a call to action every 2 minutes, and you don't have to get ready if you stay ready. You feel me, pimp? Alright, this is us. Enjoy your burgers, sir! Did you see that guy smile? Do you know what we just did? We just reunited the 100th child with their parents. There's a camera, there's a camera, there's a camera. Wow, we did it, guys. Between the organs and the burgers we sold, we have reunited 100 children with their parents. I mean, ChatGPT handles our shipping management, so a couple lungs may have gone to the wrong parents, but tomato, we weren't healing them in our state-of-the-art facilities. We were harvesting them. Did you really believe that 3D printed organ shit? My GPS can't even get me to Arby's. We're years away from tech like that. The people we let out, that was just Umiko. He worked here in finance. He's dead now. That was his dad. We just dropped off the last of him in that order. And while I'm confessing, I didn't send Engi home. I pulled his ass out of that pod and was yoinking his spleen as it took off. Also, do you really think I'd let a Frenchman go? Hell no. I put a nuclear IED at the foot of his door. This is Chirac, pimp. What are we even talking about? But on a lighter note, for the OG cow's long-term service, we decided to let her go. If she can make it to the drop pods before the blast of 1,000 nukes consume her. Whoa! Flavor Town! The next challenge goes to the FBI. If you find the evidence, you keep it. But good luck, because that flash you just saw was us giving the mountain a nuclear enema. Now, if you excuse me, I have one final delivery. Whoa! We just dropped 400 nukes in their face, and now... Now we're gonna sell their souls to hell. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Class A felony. Cameraman, if you don't get this shot, I swear... Mr. Fleek! Mr. Fleek! I got the shot, Mr. Fleek. I think this one's gonna be the one that goes viral. Oh, damn.